Meeting to order. The first item on the agenda is the Pledge of Allegiance. Marie, would you lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Next item on the agenda is roll call. Mr. Moran is here. Supervisor Porcelli is excused. Mr. Anderson?
Here.
Ms. Stanko?
Here.
Ms. Pusak?
Here.
Mr. Ranley?
Here.
Ms. Armiak?
Here.
Ms. Karn? And Mr. Jacobson?
Here.
Next item is the approval of the agenda. Is there any additions or deletions to the agenda? If none, I'll entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
Motion to approve?
Support.
Motion by Mr. Ranley, supported by Mr. Jacobson to approve the agenda as submitted. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Next item is our presentations. We have none tonight, so we will move on to public comment.
I do.
Could you come to the podium and give us your name and address, please?
Works. Thank you. Chad Novak, Alba Drive. I'm going to pass these out to each of you. It's an update about Island Glow.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Think so.
Sir.
So as you can see, we have a new lineup for the music. Instead of the brass band, we have the Madrigals, the younger group, and the high school group. We have the, what is the band? Help me out here. The jazz band will be performing Christmas carols. So the lineup's all there. We have a couple special things lined up. Anna, your husband, Mark, reached out to me. I guess you're going to have a Cinnabon truck in your location. Marie's going to have a waffle truck at her location.
Nice.
Osprey will be doing the vendors and crafters inside their building like they did last year. I have reached out to Denise with the Santa sleigh. Everything's confirmed. I know Ross had talked to her before he left. I've kind of jumped in to help with these events as I have for the past decade or two, and Island Glow is always one of my favorites. I've reached out to Leclerc Lighting. I know there's a few lights burned out, the Christmas lights on Macomb Street that a business owner brought to my attention. Thank you, Marie. And so they're going to get those fixed too. Hopefully it's not an electrical issue with the poles, because sometimes it's the electric and not the lights themselves. So with that, Friday, December 5th at 6 p.m. it starts. I see Porcelli's not here, but he will be giving the key to the township to Santa Claus. And we have a lot of good things going on. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I think all of you have my number and stuff. And Susie, thank you for all the help with Ladies Night Out and everything that went on. We appreciate it. And Marie, I can't wait to try those waffles. So it's going to be good. And Cinnabon. So it's going to be fun going up and down the street. Any questions about Island Glow for me?
Where does it start? Does it start at
Starts at the Commons, yeah, and then Santa arrives at 10 after 7, hopefully. Last time the fire truck dropped him off at the tree, I'm like, no, he's got to come to the Commons first, up to the tree. So I know the lights aren't on the tree yet. Hopefully those will get done in the next couple of weeks. And, yeah, so the whole lineup is right there in
putting
front
lights
of
on the tree?
Leclerc.
Okay.
You guys talk to them at all? The company that does the lights on the poles, the Christmas tree or anything? I've got John Kime hooking us up with burn barrels. I got wood donated for free. I'll have a couple of the lawn guys keep an eye on those burn barrels too. So, good.
Thanks, Chad.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chad.
We will move on to our next item, which is the approval of the minutes of October 23rd, 2025, regular meeting.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Ms. Armiak. Supported by Mr. Anderson to approve the minutes as submitted. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Next item is our financial update, the approval of the October financial. Everybody's had a chance to look through those. If they have any questions or comments. If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Jacobson,
Support.
Support by Ms. Armiak. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Next item is our action items. We got the Osprey grant application, and in our packet, we were supplied with a lot of information about all the things that they're doing there, and obviously we're very excited about all the improvements that they're doing, but in my review of it, I did not see anything that was being done on the exterior. And as you know from our past grant awards, interiors are not something that we pay for with that, because the idea is to improve the exterior look of the street. So I think what we need to do is, and obviously we support everything that they're trying to do there, but we need to reach out to them and find out if there's some exterior improvements that they're going to make, and then we can make an award to them. And because we do not have the funding for any more grants in this fiscal year, we would make the award, but it would not be something that we would pay for until our next fiscal year, which would be in March of '26. So I guess as an action item, I would recommend that we table this. So we make a motion to table it, and then bring it back to us when we have some more information that we understand that they're going to do some exterior improvements. So
I will motion the table.
motion by Mr. Ranley. Support by Ms. Stanko to table the item. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Our next item is to approve OHM, the OHM proposal, which is for the DDA zoning ordinance update. And that was included, again, their proposal was included in their packet, as well as a 46-page legal document that is actually the agreement that's being signed, and the township legal counsel had reviewed it and approved it. So the action we're approving tonight is in the amount of, we actually do have a resolution. Of a resolution that reads, the Groseville Downtown Development Authority hereby approves a proposal from OHM Advisors for professional planning services to support the update of the downtown zoning ordinance for Groseville Township. Approval is contingent upon review and approval by the Township Legal Counsel, which they already have done, and it is for the amount not to exceed $35,000. And as I think you know, that Ross had mentioned that this is being paid for by a grant, so it's not coming out of DDA funds. Is there any questions? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll motion to approve.
Motion by Mr. Ranley,
I'll support.
or by Mr. Jacobson to approve the OHM proposal. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Our next item is discussion items, Ladies' Night Out event update. I will open it up for people that were there that wanted to comment. Good comments, bad comments? What were they hearing from people that attended?
Well, I'll speak up first. So we started, MBA was the first stop on the new passport area, actually number 2. First one was Bloom. We personally were able to distribute over 300 of the photo keychains. There were more people that came through than 300, but I can tangibly say 300. We know that overall the response was well, and it was welcoming. It was very different, so we're pivoting. I was very grateful that, 1, the weather held out for us, thank you, and 2, that people, their attitude was actually very positive, and it was very good to see them walking around with our social district cups in their hand. Then that's the whole point of what we've been doing and supporting our businesses, and I think that carried over very well. Then Literate Hideaway was able to, sell beverages. Lloyd's had special drinks. I saw that. A couple of the other places I wasn't able to make it to because I was at MBA. But overall, I felt that it was a good turnout, and I had heard very good things. considering we pivoted pretty quickly and changed the entire trajectory of what typically happens.
I would say from our standpoint, the turnout seemed about like normal. We didn't keep a count, but it seemed like about the normal amount of traffic coming through. And
What time was sort of the last people?
I would say this might have been the first year where we didn't have people still in there at 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock or 5 to 9, everybody had walked out. And part was they had the draw to go down to the Osprey after us, so that kind of kept people moving. But it was slow in the beginning because we're at the far end. But between 6 and 8 it was very busy, and then it kind of leveled off a little bit after 8 o'clock.
And do you have any idea, did people walk from one end to the other, or did they?
Yeah, I think so.
For the most part,
it seemed like
they
people were
walked the
walking. Yeah.
We're busy in the beginning because of where it starts. We did get some disappointment in the fact that we weren't serving, you know, our small sampling of wine at the food table, but it is what it is.
I think maybe for next year, if there's ways that we can help businesses with regards to some of the beverages issues that we did face this year, if there's special licensing permits that they can apply for, I think as a DDA, we should definitely let them know, hey, it's 6 months prior, you guys, if you're interested in doing that, then you should probably apply for it. Now, things like that, which I wasn't aware of last year, like how long it takes. I had never had to do that before. So I apologize to anybody who was looking at us like, hey, we need a direction, but we were figuring it out ourselves, unfortunately. Yes, please.
So I got a lot of phone calls too, and I know social media was blown up about that. And I'm Techniques in Alcohol Management certified for 3 years. It means I go to a class every year, and I know about the rules and the laws and stuff. I pulled many permits for Island Fest, Harvest Fest, Paint the Town Red. With your social district, a nonprofit can come and they can pull a permit for the one evening, and it's $25. And the nonprofit can certify each one of those businesses on Macomb Street that would like to give adult beverages out. They cannot leave the building with the beverage, but Marie can have her wine, so-and-so can have her jingle juice, they can all do that. So you get somebody like the Rotary or something, they pull the permit from Macomb Street, even with your social district, because I asked about this 2 weeks ago. I was in a Liquor Control Commission class. I specifically asked about this because I knew Ladies' Night was coming up, and that's what the lady Carol from the LCC told me, that you can have a nonprofit pull a license, and each one of your businesses will get a little liquor license to hang where it's visible to the public, and you can legally give out the beverages. I know Chriselle had looked into getting a license herself, but she's not a nonprofit. She's not a government entity. Like for Island Fest, we give them because we're a government entity and we sign off the township. But yeah, you get a nonprofit involved. They can legally pull a permit for any business that wants to serve alcoholic beverages for that one night.
Could the DDA do it then?
EDA is a government entity, right?
I think so.
Aren't you?
But we can only do one.
You can pull one for that whole district, and each business will have their own license to hang on the wall. It's $25 per business.
Oh.
But the nonprofit, like I said, Island Fest is not a nonprofit. So there's a little box you check. It's 9-page forms you fill out for the LCC. Turn it in as soon as you know the dates of your events. I mean, we're voting in December for our event in May, our commission is. But you can legally do that, and they can get certified. I think you guys are a government entity, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, well, then you just check the government box, and each one of those businesses can get I'm pretty sure you can do it because you got to carry.
Yeah, we did,
Yeah,
because we have a license already.
But yeah, I heard the same thing. There was some ruckus about not being able to drink. I mean, come on, get your social district cup and have some fun and support those businesses that paid a lot of money for the liquor license.
They sure
but
did.
There is a way to do it, so.
So just to clarify what you said, Chad, the DDA itself can actually pull that special license, liquor license,
I
and
was
then
told for sure a nonprofit can do it.
not for
and
sure a
certif-
nonprofit, not 100% sure a government entity
Right,
like we
but
are.
I can look into that for you.
Okay.
right.
Yeah, let's follow up with that.
So next year, you're all set, even with the social district.
Once you look into that, Suzie,
Yeah.
if you could report back to us on that.
Absolutely.
we
Sure
appreciate
will.
it.
I can help you with
Thank
the
you.
form. It's a little.
Okay.
You're not by a school. You're not by a church. All that. So
All that
you're
fun
good.
stuff.
And you know
Okay.
Carmack.
I do.
Thanks.
Yeah. Thank
Jen.
you.
Any other comments on Ladies' Night Out? Okay, hearing none, we'll move on to our next item, which is the DDA's director report. There is no DDA director, so we'll move on to the chairman's report, but that is about the DDA director. The cutoff for applications for the position has passed. Derek has set up a review committee or an interview committee, I think of 4 or 5 people, of which I'm one. And he has passed out to all the people on the committee the applications, and I think there was 17.
Wow.
And we want to narrow it down to the top, 4 or 5 who will then interview. And then, if somebody stands out, we'll make them an offer. And I can tell you that my review of them, there are a couple people that I think, would be a good fit. So I think, assuming that whoever we choose is still interested at the time we choose them, and we offer them the job and they take it, I think I would guess within the next 30 days we'll have a new DDA director. So the process is moving along.
I have a question.
Sure.
So I don't know how many of us have done completed the Main Street training.
Yeah.
It takes a little longer than I anticipated. I'm not all the way through
Somebody
it.
said took 2 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it takes a while.
Yeah.
I have not done it, so I've
Well,
not
I guess,
completed.
so,
But we do need to,
well, my link expires next week. So if you haven't done it, I think that the link is, I guess my question is, should I finish? Are we serious about this?
yeah, I would go ahead and finish.
And then what about those of us who
By
haven't done
finishing,
it? Are
send
we
it
supposed
into
to
them.
finish it?
I was giving it to Ross before he left.
Oh,
I thought you finished it online.
It's
isn't it?
everything's online, I think.
Well, but I thought Ross told us he would bring it to him, like I have the, the paperwork that I filled out.
Okay, so you
And-
printed it then.
Yeah. And, so I can just do it online and send it to them
Yep.
on the internet.
You talking about the survey or the actual training?
No, the
The
scorecard.
Scorecard.
Or, yeah, separately. So the training is one thing where you get a certificate. That's all held online. The survey, we were just getting our survey to Ross, and he was going to consolidate it to provide it for some level of discussion.
Yeah, so
Okay.
where are we now?
I think I'm through the survey. I just haven't finished, I guess, all the training, but,
The training's the 2-hour block, and through, yeah. You
I
can't-
think the last that I remember Ross speaking about it was he was waiting for everybody to finish the survey and turn it into him.
Okay.
So
I-
I
I
actually have a
haven't-
call into Ross, so.
he told me
I
that
did
he
when
took it
first
off the
sent it
agenda
out.
last month.
Yeah.
So I was like, are we moving forward, or, okay.
I hope to talk to Ross in the next day or two, so I'll get an
we did
update from
both.
him.
So just to confirm, we should all go ahead and finish that survey if we
Yes.
have not, okay.
Yes.
I've tried it.
Oops.
I will open it up for any open business from any of the board members.
I guess this one thing, going back to the Osprey, who's gonna contact them to let them know?
I can do that.
I'd be happy to as well.
Okay. Just wanna make sure somebody has, I could too,
I mean, if you want to.
I can, yeah,
Okay,
I
go
got
ahead.
Jeremy's number, so
Yeah.
I can give him a call.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be great.
A couple of months ago, the Historical Society, I think, came in here and talked about the bicentennial and parade and celebration next year. Is there anything that we should be planning for, budgeting for, talking about,
You know,
coordinating
it's
with?
funny from the retail
Great
side,
question.
because and I sat with the Republican chairman at an event recently, and they're calling it because nobody can pronounce the word, they're calling it America 250. So, are people gonna be excited about buying, America 250 items, or is this,
It's the Grows Yield.
oh, I'm talking about America,
Right.
sorry.
No, it was the Grove Seal's
missed
the
that
same
meeting.
year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're gonna be involved. You should hear him hitting a wreck.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That's,
I was under the impression they were gonna come back to us when they had a plan.
yeah.
And were going to request our participation in some way. So I was expecting that they were going to come back to us.
I agree, that
with
was
an
the
ask.
impression.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't know if there's something that we should be, I don't know, standing agenda item, or if there's a parade, or, I don't know. It seems like we should be more coordinated with maybe some of the other
Yeah,
groups.
I mean, until,
Talks about that in Main Street.
yeah, until someone has a plan of what they're doing, I don't know how. we
Yeah,
can
who's running
react
point?
to
Is
it.
that the
Yeah.
Historical Society, or is,
Yeah, it's Corinne.
Do you know if they have a plan, Chad?
They give us a whole like 30, 40 different things they want to do.
Okay.
Oh, they haven't approached us yet, so, I mean, other than to let us know that it's coming, but we haven't got any detail yet, so. Anything else? One last item is our next scheduled meeting is on Christmas Day, I think.
Perfect.
Merry Christmas.
No problem.
We had agreed to
I like my
move
family
it
anyway.
to the 17th. So if you could put that on your calendar, December 17th.
Another Wednesday. Got
Yep.
it.
And if there's no action items, I obviously will cancel the meeting, but put it on your calendar, and
Same time.
if we have reasons to meet, we'll meet. If we have no action items, then we'll just cancel that meeting and have it, our first one in January. If there's no other items, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn?
Motion by Ms. Armiak,
I'll support.
or by Ms. Stanko to adjourn at 6:53. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries.
Where are these firemen that are supposed to be jumping?